Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we continued our exploration of the Shadowlands and actually got hit level 7. So we're a little stronger, a little better, and steeped in a lot more blood. Let's see. The road to Baldur's Gate. Alright, we drunk an undead under the table till they exploded. And let's see. Alright, a morgue. Oh, this can't possibly go badly, right? Yes, sir.
Blood? No, never mind.
Okay.
No time to rest.
Alright, we'll take a quick look. Well, we found the morgue. Are we over? Yeah, we're just encumbered. Okay. So, let's get rid of some of this stuff that we don't particularly need at the moment. Yeah. Anything that'll help lighten the load on us. And the extra shield. Alright. Alright, the rat bat. Okay. There we go. That helps clear out some of the weight. Oh, I never equipped the cloak. Okay. There, that helps. Okay. Okay. And there. There's a bit of weight. Yeah, the rest is... Yeah. Okay. So, let's see what's down here in the morgue. Well, any RPG player will always tell you, if you see a big front door, don't open it. Until you have to, don't open it. Check everywhere else, because you never know.
Something over there.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. This doesn't seem like a trap. Alright. Bedroll. Stacked towels. Nothing in the backpack. Charred corpse. Nope. Okay. And this one? Furzu's Ring of Trading. Deception +1. Increases deception checks. Okay. Alright. And this... Okay. I'm expecting a mimic almost. Strange Tendril Amulet. Oh! Like Evard's Black Tentacles. Nice. Okay. Not the worst. And another backpack. Anything in it? Nope. So these are all the remnants of people who have been, well, interred into the morgue. So let's see, how bad does this go? Well, there's something or someone down here. Sure. There they are. Okay. So just lots of undead zombies, huh? How bad? Level 6. Undead Fortitude, which is when reduced to 0, they regain 1, unless it was radiant or a critical hit. Okay. Go ahead and... honestly, go ahead and lacerate. Because even dead, they can still bleed. And flick of the wrist. Or...
This'll be me. You might.
okay. Well, no surprises here.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Yep. Just take them one at a time. You know what? Just go for the reckless attack. Then go ahead and punch. Kick. Okay.
Hell. I need to hold on.
And then yeah. Wolf, spider, badger. You know what, spider? So I should be immune to the poison. Alright. And cast web over here. Yeah, because zombies have almost no defense against that. And caught in the web. Okay. Then Shuna. In all truth? Yeah, in all truth. Yeah, just go for piercing. And... yeah, chug a potion. Okay. Thankfully, zombies are slow. Okay. More, okay. Go for the sneak attack. Hey, good day. Good day, Puffy. How's it going? And... the poison ain't gonna do much. Yeah, just try. Yeah, try it. Nah.
Comes easy these days.
We could do the smite, but if I'm honest, it's not. Nah, just go for the rage. Get big and hit hard. Yeah. And we'll have Yeseth in his spider form. Oh, not too far. Just clearing out, trying to clear out the Shadowlands and the extra fun stuff for Act 2.
I'm fading fast. must hear.
Yeah. Just looking to clear out the fun stuff for Act 2 before we move on to, move on to the next part of the story. Because there is quite a bit here, still. Because Baldur's Gate 3 is such of an expansive game. Nice. Okay. We're working the zombies down, but it ain't easy. There we go. Gonna have to heal up. Go ahead.
Your body to an idiot god.
Where do I go from here?
Yeah, just keep hitting him. And stagger. Oh, really?
Nothing important is ever easy.
Oh wow.
Wounds are too much to bear.
We're almost there. Luckily the web keeps them slows. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's not easy, but I'm also making the game harder on myself by multi-classing. If are you doing just basic straight one-to-one class, one level class per character? Because that'll make life easier. Like, I'm specifically splitting the classes to make this harder on myself. So, that's the challenge of this run for me. Melee sneak attack. Oh, of course.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Well, finish this one off. Yep. And then just regular punch. There we go. So that's the first of the greater zombies down. This is a regular zombie. Yeah, I think the rest are mostly Nope, there is one more greater. Okay, so then we move over here to help with that.
Survival is all that matters.
Yeah, because the regular zombies don't have enough HP to be that devastating. And we're just going to enweb on you all. Freshen that up. Alright, shouldn't have got put down. Yeah. Alright, more, okay. Have you... Yeah, come finish this one off real quick. Yep. And... Vicious Mockery. There we go. Class Warlock, but made Gale a bit of a cleric. Completely made it a Shadowheart and OP Gloomstalker. Yeah. It's possible to do.
So much for peace.
Oh yeah, that is entirely possible. Alright. Alright, that zombie's about done.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and start on this one. Yeah. And yeah, we're good there. Go ahead. There we go. Okay, knocked him out of wild shape. That's fine though. Yeah. Then we got a sneak attack. Yeah, sure, on Yeset that's fine, because he'll never see it coming. Because it doesn't need to. Alright. Zombie comes back. Vicious mockery.
Listen as the you'll end in defeat.
That is a horrible pun. I can see why that does psychic damage.
Luck again.
Okay. Let's get rid of this zombie here. So topple. Yeah, that's the thing with the D&D games. No character needs to be everything. And if anything, the game is better when not everyone is everything. Tries to be everything. Specialization is not a bad thing. And turn into a spider again. And you can move up. Alright. Okay. Let's get rid of you first. Let's get rid of the zombie.
Cutting to the chase.
Nice.
Listen up!
Threadbare chimp lackey.
Matters.
That's a new one. Topple. Alright. Mystery. Sickingly, Zell and Karlak stuck around until I saved Minthara. Minthara. Well, I've never actually recruited her. If I'm honest. Ugh, gods. 10 different multi-classes. Ugh. Yeah, that is miserable. That has got to be absolutely miserable.
Listen, you necrotic appendage.
Alright, all that's left is the one last zombie.
Can't even catch my breath.
Yeah, but it also does nothing, really. That's the bigger problem in my mind, is doesn't really do much.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Master, you just really don't accomplish much at all. Alright. Mora, get him back up. Alright, and...
There's a toxic stench about you.
What now?
Well...
I won't give in.
Okay. It's just a question of who he sings. Yeah. Alright. Go for the sneak attack. Alright. Placenta musk.
Choice but to keep going.
Alright, that's a new one. Ooh, nice crit, but... Yeah, Mora is hard to hit. And finish him off with an insult?
Blood comes
Nah.
easy these days.
Okay. Alright.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Yeah, get him up. Then... No, I've transformed my druid into a badger before. Whether you were here for the stream is up in the air.
I need healing.
Alright. Let's get everyone out of here. And rest.
Better than nothing.
Oh, what? He has to drink from what's her name, right? That's what you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah, as it stands, I'm refusing to do, like, honor mode or whatever. Yeah. Okay. I don't find the honor mode that appealing to me. I play games to have fun, not sit there and mindlessly mindlessly hope the die roll in my favor. Let's see. Oh, for a gust of wind spell. Oh well. Well, we saved, we rested. Let's see how bad this goes. Yeah, greater zombies don't have anything on them. Yeah. Alright. Okay. You guys coming? Why is everyone hung up? Okay. Mora.
Moment.
We just caught up on all the corpses or something here?
Can't keep me out.
Alright. Wow. Start off. Yeah, but I'm also not the person to spend 300 hours in one game. At least not like that. Okay. Okay, so we got some interesting stuff. Alright, found some good treasures here. Let's see. Perception check. Research notes. I discovered all too late that I was making things much harder on myself than necessary. There was no need for such complex chemical experimentation. No, foolish me. I ought to have turned to that which had already been perfected by nature. Fortunately, my research led me to the carapace of the carrion crawler, which contains a paralytic agent so powerful I must be quite cautious to not breathe it in during the refinement process, lest I fall asleep at my workbench. So, Karabasan's poison. Everyone failed a perception check. Tissue and organ register. A burlap sack. Nothing in it. And potion of greater healing. Wow. Yeah, this team is not perceptive in the slightest. Blood bank log. Superior healing. Nope. An opulent chest.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Of course there is.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Disarm. Nope. Oh, that sucks. Oh, it was just acid splash. Okay.
Couple turns should do it.
Nice. And the Eversight ring. The wearer cannot be blinded. Yep, that was worth it. And remedial potion. Nice. So the question is, who do we give the Eversight ring to? Who is the most important person to never be able to be blinded?
Still breathing.
The barbarian monk. There's no competition for this one. Yep. Like, he hits things. He keeps hitting things. So long as he can keep hitting things, that is all that matters.
Let's move.
But my archer is a caster, and worst case scenario, I can always do burning hands. Okay. Alright. And what's this door?
This doesn't open from here.
Okay.
All right. What now?
And sincerely, what the fuck is up? Okay. Let's see.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Alright, lockpick this.
Open up.
Oh, it's a DC 30. Yeah, nah, we ain't getting this. Not from this side. Okay, let's... So that means we'll need to go into the main healing house, I believe. Okay. Yeah... For some reason, this room just seems to be catching all our people. Alright. Alright.
Best get going.
Okay. Alright, so we'll have to try and get in through the morgue, through the... Yeah. Alright. We'll go the... Yeah, let's get some rest. Because we're going to need everything refreshed. Oh, right. Oh boy. Alright, brace yourself, folks. The Bloodborne problem. Do you tell the kid their parents are dead? Because her parents are dead.
Hey you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
Yeah. For once, I find myself at a loss for words. They're gone, Arabella. I'm sorry.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I'm so sorry, Arabella.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
The realities of war. Indeed. She'll need time to process. And no, it isn't fair, but... Okay.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Yep, but let's call it a day. Get a full rest. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, she shows up here in the Shadowlands and you find her parents dead in the healing house. Unfortunate, but the sad truth of the matter. Alright. Now, the healing house itself is quite the place. Indeed. After touching the shrine, after touching the idol of Sylvanas, she ends up having some interesting there are some interesting things for her.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
Fine, fine, I'll get in line. What line?
Be patient. Here to see the doctor? Oh, not so well. Be patient.
Yeah. Funny thing about all the undead nurses here. Note that they always have a permanently armed status. Oh, basically you have to talk down Koga. You just have to basically talk down Koga and tell her, yeah, no, you're going over the line. You just have to basically stand up to her so that so that you get her to or convince her that the kid is not worth the trouble. There's a couple different ways, but basically you just don't agree with Koga that she needs to punish the child.
You're... Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait.
Alright. So yeah. This is why they give... And this is why they give you...
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Yeah. So... These undead nurses are easily bypassed. Hospital library key. That's what you're mainly after. Speaking of potion, I can make a potion of animal speaking, don't care about that. And some drow poison, I'm fine. Okay. So yeah, it's real easy to sneak by that particular nurse. And remember, we got the key to the library. If you take a look, the doctor is in the operating room with several nurses. Oi. Alright. So, that's where we can see in and peek in. That was where the side room is. This leads you down into the main operating area. Oh, yeah. Wonderful doctor. But let's see if we can't get an advantage on them. Alright. Right. And in here. Why see the bad? Just see nothing at all. Poisoner's gloves, so if you're big on dealing poison damage. Another key. Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharon aphorisms and general philosophies accompany explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained. So has Our Lady said, and so I say to you, our dearest reader. The darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his pupils fully versed, there shall become time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then shall they be masters. So, the philosophy of using up everything. In living in a society that prizes excess and, everything being disposable, I can understand the idea and principles of wanting to use up everything.
Justiciars from a bygone era.
Yep.
Dedicated to Hugo Hobbs, cobbler. Hobbs the Cobbs to his friends.
Aw. But yeah, in the society I live in where I'm an American and disposability is a huge thing. So, the Sharan philosophy of using everything to its absolute last is a little refreshing. I don't necessarily agree with it, but it is at least a nice principle. In principle.
Here rests Eric Crivens, sole inheritor of the Crivens family. May the gods forgive him.
Ah. Now, for those unfamiliar, we found in the other part of the graveyard, the rest of the Crivens family had died on one tragic night in one incident, even up to the family dog. And that was out in the open. This tombstone is obviously the last Criven survivor who killed all his family for the money, more than likely. And may the gods forgive him because he's the one who plotted, probably, and killed them all. This is the kind of story I always find amusing and interesting. Is when the game goes out of its way to it's a little tale, nothing more than a few sentences thrown together, but the importance of it can be world-shattering. All right. And here, gloves, silver knife, a gilded chest.
What now? Come on, open up.
All right. All right. Alright, some extra supplies. Gloves, silver knife. Let's see. Death and Divinity, a Godly Guide. Well, thank you. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces. Disease, war, funeral rites, but there must always be an overseer of the cycle as life falls away. For countless aeons, it was Jurgil, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare, until even he grew weary. Young Ball, Bane, and Merkel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Merkel claimed primacy over death from Jurgil's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Ball in his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelivmor to judge the passing souls if one deity could hold the process entire? Even gods can die, after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. So, yes, in the D&D world, the gods of death can even die. Yep. And let's see. Library. Yep.
Should have worn better boots.
Alright. Oh. Alright, and this gets us... Alright, and this actually gets us up here on the upper part of the House of Healing. Which... trying to remember exactly. Right, you could get up... Okay, because you could get up here... Oh, you could get up here from even the, didn't realize there was a ladder in the, side area here. Okay. Okay. But yeah. Let's see. And the gilded chest. Let's see what Mora gets.
With a flick of the wrist.
Okay. Okay, so more goods for Yesith and some cash. Nothing special. Okay. Alright. Yep, just an ink pot. Okay. And we can climb down using the roots. Alright.
Alright, what now?
Yep, there's just multiple ways around. Alright. Okay. We're spotted. Alright. Alright. No point to being stealthy now. Alright. Let's kick this pig.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy.
Well, it's in the original definition of the word mercy. Because original mercy is mercy killing.
Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
I don't wish to study, only to lift the curse on this land.
A curse? Nay, a cure that leads to the very pinnacle of being.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
Yeah.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shah eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so.
Essentially what he's saying is he views the self-awareness and sentience as a... Yeah, he views self-awareness and sentience as a cancer, and seeks to end that to allow one to become almost basically a mindless drone at times. We can give... Yeah, why not? We can persuade him that the sisters aren't ready. They'll make me sick instead of curing me. Damn. Nope, there's no way we get it. Oh well.
Hush.
The scalpel soothes.
Okay. Well, not much we can do about it, really. There was no way this fight was ever going to be anything but. By the way, yeah, 65 HP. I hadn't looked at, ever since I took toughness for Rusal, how much HP he has. 65, not bad. Okay. I don't think it worked. Huh. Okay. If I drink Elixir of the Colossus, then I'll throw the blast. Yeah.
Can't slow down.
Alright. Then, yeah, well... Actually, you know what? Fairy Fire. Since they're all built up together. A bunch of them made the save. One of the sisters got caught. Okay. Alright.
Master Surgeon's will is my honor.
Instrument, sister.
Yeah, here we go. And now the sisters start... Yeah. This is a rough fight. If for no other reason than you are in fact outnumbered from the start. So one of your best bets is to start taking out the sisters. Yeah. Yeah, if you can get rid of even like 2 or 3 of the sisters, you're going to be in a good position, because the doctor himself, I mean, 358 goddamn HP with a legendary resistance. Yeah. He is rough in the roughest ways. Yeah. And there's the paralysis. Yeah, no. One of the biggest things is, just from the start, you are outnumbered. So... Alright. How's the best way to do this? They can't be unarmed, because obviously they are all... Yeah, permanently armed. They cannot be disarmed, so there's no working on that. We can inflict weak grip on him, helping to reduce that. And go ahead and Bardic Inspire. Rusala, hopefully get him to get out of the paralysis sooner.
Despite everything.
Alright. Now, what would be the most useful thing we could do? Moonbeam is nice. Or... we could reduce the size. Okay. Let's try that. We'll go Twin Spell, reduce size, and you know what? Go heavy on it. Reduce this 30% chance. Sure. Alright. So, didn't get the doctor, that's fine. It was worth a shot. Then from there... yeah, no, we're pretty fine. Shuna can still take a little bit of healing. Okay. Solid's paralyzed.
A most
Yeah.
excellent choice, Master.
Yeah, automatic crits because he's fucking paralyzed. Yeah. Alright. Alright, Mora. Good. Yeah, that's diseases and poison, doesn't affect, right. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and try and get rid of it.
All by my hand.
Alright. No, don't. Yeah, go ahead. They rolled a 15, we roll. Damn. Okay. Try the pommel strike. There we go. Okay, one of the sisters is down. Yeah. Okay, once Rusala breaks the paralysis, we should be in a better position. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if it's not with the chances, if you're not taking in, if you're not, yeah.
Looks like that hurt. Take you.
Alright. Get back up. Yeah.
Take you.
Okay.
So much for peace.
Okay. Now let's keep working on the sisters. Yeah.
Here we go again.
Alright. Sister Hannah. Finish her off. Okay. Alright. Alright, so that's that's two of the sisters down. Oh yeah, no, but if you're going for the upfront fight, I told you this. I'm making this game harder on myself. I'm not kidding. Okay. If I have Elixir of the Colossus, do I gain more on rage? It stacks. Oh my god, it does stack. Oh gods, I didn't realize it actually does stack.
Your wish guides my hand.
Alright. Sure. Yeah. Oh, that is too funny. That stacks. Yeah, healing radiance. Then yeah, go ahead and lacerate. Okay. Alright. Shuna, go ahead and start getting the sister here. Yeah, get what damage you can. Yeah. Alright. Now this'll be interesting. Try for the topple first. Made the save. Just out of curiosity, combat log. How... DC 15, and he made an 8. So, yeah, we've got a decent... Okay, so topple is fairly good, so... Yep. Now, his turn's next, so it's not worth that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad hit. Alright.
Bleeding. Fast. I must heal.
Behold, the limit for draining humus most.
Yeah, poor Yesith. Alright. Like, your biggest thing here is getting rid of the sisters. Because without their support, Malice here is not actually that bad. So... let's go Piercing Strike.
Won't take me yet.
Damn. Oh well. Could go for Flourish, but I think I'll be better off Bardic Inspiring. Let's see. Yeah, Mora. Okay.
What now?
Let's see. In all truth, probably a Magic Missile to try and get you dead. There we go. Okay. Then... yeah, get more, just a little more HP. Okay. And now... alright. Try and go for the topple. Nope. Yeah. Then stagger him. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Because without his extra instruments, without the sisters, so much of his power is so mitigated. Alright. Yeah, we need to get as much as I can. Beautiful. Alright. Keep him busy. Yeah, try topple again. That's fine. Even just keeping him off balance is enough. Alright.
I need to hold on.
I know. Okay, she's trying to get there. Alright, she's mostly dead.
Blood has pooled in the bread. I must open
Yeah.
the cranium.
Okay. Yeah, if I can get Sister Vanessa gone, we're good. Alright. Flourish. Come on, just die! There we go! Alright, one more bad hit and we're on the other side.
Where do I go from here?
Okay. Let's... Okay, we are on the other side, so now we just need to get through. Okay, level 2 heal on... yeah, Mora.
Take you.
Okay. Then get Rusala up. Okay. Alright. We can still do this. And the fact he's like 2 size categories up is ridiculous. Okay. Alright. And go for stagger. Alright. Yep. Put Rusala on the ground again. Yeah. Now he's resurrecting one of the sisters, of course. But... look at the wrist. Right, can't be disarmed. So it'd have to be... Santos? I'll try. Alright.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Yeah, try and get the sister gone again. And Bardic. Alright.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Let's see, what would be the most useful? Hold person isn't gonna work. As I say, he's not weak to anything particular, is he? Yeah, he resists most damage and fire. The sisters... yeah. So... then... any other ones, so... thunder... lightning. If I'm honest... yeah, just getting rid of her would be huge. Yeah. Keeping the sisters out of the way is fantastic. Alright. Then... alright, go ahead and stagger. Yeah, 300 HP. We got a lot to work through. Protection. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but she's electrocuted at least. So she's shocked. Honestly, ensnaring strike. Nah, because he's not going to run away. Yeah, he's undead, so Frighten isn't going to work on him. Yeah. Paladin with an extra potent smite. And actually, Compelled Duel. Yeah, it's only 6% chance to hit. Yeah. Keep going for the sand toss.
I won't give in.
Yeah. Okay. Last die, I can get a 75% chance to get some damage in on him. Okay. Alright, what we need from here... Okay. Fear, Mage Armor, False Life, Animal Friendship, Dark Vision, Disguise Self, Grease, Slow. Ooh! Scroll of Slow. Okay. Made the save, damn. It was worth a shot. Yeah. Of course. Yep.
Still yourself.
Yeah.
The way for the shadow.
Alright. But yeah, keeping the sisters dead and down is one of the best things you can do for yourself.
Still on my feet.
Yeah, but alright.
Take you.
Okay, get you up. Get more up.
Take you.
Alright. Oh, he's confused. Ah, shit. Alright. Okay. Bone saw, yeah. Yeah. And she gets to just give him again. Yeah, this is how bad the fight can go against you. Basically, because this prick's got 300 HP. I can't do anything about Rusala right now. Okay. So let's Misty Step to get rid of her. Yeah. Okay.
Best be on my way.
More terrifying. Mora is actually confused, so she can't
stand in my way.
So resurrecting her is not. Yeah, so we won't be able to control her, so might be worth just waiting for now for that. Invisibility. And getting the fuck out. Alright. Yep. Yeah, so effectively part of this fight is just keeping the sisters down while you get some decent damage on Malice himself. In this case, yeah, blowing the sister away was worth it. And let's see. Okay. Okay. Are they still confused? Yeah, one more turn. So, not going to resurrect them yet. Go ahead and True Strike. Okay. Alright, he's going after Yesif. That sucks.
Too much to bear.
25 and 40 fucking 2. God damn his damage output. Yeah. Alright. Alright, get him back up. Actually, you know what? Elixir of Bloodlust would have probably been pretty good on this. Because the sisters just keep going down and back up. Well, it's a bit late now. Rage ended. I'm out of... Yep. So, Grease? Nah, I can't do it. Oil diminution. Yeah, nah, we lost this. So, yeah, this is a rough fight. That 300 HP is a pool to fucking have to drive through. And the fact that he can just endlessly resurrect the sisters. It is not great. Just trying to think. I kept trying to prone him, and it just wasn't. We weren't getting any luck with it. Sleep, I do have drow poison I can spread around, so something should work. Well, you say that, but there's a big thing you're forgetting, Pufty. He's also undead. And undead resistances are actually some of the most devastating. It's the reason liches are one of the most painfully nightmarish creatures. Just to give you an example, we'll climb back down, I guess. I guess we'll... But yeah. Alright. But yeah, there is an elevator.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Still breathing, despite everything.
As I say, not that the elevator's honestly that necessary. Alright. Okay. Yeah, no, there are things that can work on them, but just to give you an idea. In D&D, undead have some of the most annoying and nightmarish problems to deal with. Undead. In addition, he also resists all physical damage, as well as fire. Let's say undead. Yeah, between life and death. Do they give us the exact resistances?
See here how I soothe each vein with the tenderest.
AC of 18. Yeah, no, they don't. Okay. Because there is a specific thing of undead do resist like mind control spells, and things like bleeding and resistances don't really apply to them because they're obviously undead. So there's a lot to it where, yeah, undead have some strong advantages, and obviously the thing of being able to be him to resurrect the sisters endlessly. So, all right. Just trying to think of anything else that would help us going into this fight. I mean, okay, Elixir of Hill Giant Strength, sure. Poison resistance, Gothel movement. You can't be paralyzed or restrained, actually could be nice. Give that to Rusalis since he's gonna need it. Fire resistance doesn't matter, dark vision. We'll try some of the poisons. Yeah. I think they're immune to poison, but yeah.
A dull moment.
Like, one of the biggest things we had was the problem was Elixir of the Colossus and Elixir of Guileful Movement. So he can't... Oh, we can only have one or the other. Okay, immune to paralysis, I'll take.
Can't give up now.
Okay.
Only... See, pray, sister. Show us the extent of your beneficence. Come,
all right.
Step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Well, okay, so we learned that we can be direct and it spirals into a fight. So but we're a bard, so let's try deception. Ah, student, yes, please enlighten me.
Absence.
Absent. It is the see. If light
In light is
but you, we do not wish to see you suffer so.
Recall what you know of Shar's teachings. Investigation. Okay, we'll try then go the religious route with him. Nat 1. Of fucking course, my luck, it continues to be. Fine. We'll at least get a real roll. Oh, okay, I'll take that.
You remember a Shiren maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Okay, your subject is tainted. Shar's succor must only be granted to the willing.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder.
Ooh, the fighter option. Have them practice on each other. That would give us 2 advantage and 2d20. Yeah, you know what? Go for the fighter option. We're a bard and we're a fighter. Let's use our knowledge. Have the sisters practice on each other. And we got it.
Yes, for are we not all in need of a cure? The scalpel does not discriminate. Let each and every one of you partake in its soothing journey. Absent sisters, acquaint yourselves. It is a proud moment when one sees one's teachings so lovingly taken to heart. You are to be commended for their graduation, rewarded with the promised cure. Come, I will acquaint you with the lady's dark-fingered embrace.
Fighter deception. I am but a fumbling squire before a master swordsman. Please demonstrate so that I might learn. So either way, we have either as bard or fighter. It's a DC 21 and okay, DC 21, but it's persuasion and we have better persuasion. I will not worthy. Please show me how a master works. That's close. Oh, we got the +4. Oh, we got so lucky for this one.
Your diligence is exemplary. Very well. Your own scalpel you will be. Observe, then succeed me into the succor of Shah.
Straight to the brain. And a point of inspiration. Well, an apple a day keeps the scalpel away. So we came out of it with more inspiration, and let's see, the syringe, a 9 to 12 damage, and yep. Okay, paralyzing poison. Sister Green, the artificial leech. Yep. So this is amazing for rogues, like the light thrown weapon, especially if you're dual wielding. These things are actually fantastic for that. Yeah. And 4 bottles of Karabasan's gift. The bone saw. Pretty good, versatile weapon. Right tool for the right job. And of course, the Thorm himself. A battered lute. Huh. Wake up Kala. Alright. And Surgeon Subjugation Element. Once per long rest, when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2 turns. There you go. And unfortunately, unlock his restraints. Yeah, that's a more than understandable response to what just happened to him. Huh? Sister Inessa. Oh, a bad artificial leech. Sister Clara. Yep. But yeah. So that's another way to handle this fight. As we can see, it is a uphill. Alright. Sister Julia. Yep. Let's see. But now that we've taken out the doctor, let's see. Well, she's still here. Sister Cinda.
The doctor is absent today. Come back another time.
Okay. Now, I have a question. Do you find it more cruel or less cruel to keep her alive and undead and just standing there waiting for someone who is dead? Same with this sister. Do you find it more or less cruel to leave them here? Just from a personal standpoint, not a actual, like, strictly, you know, binary choice, just, well, which is more cruel, in your opinion? Well, and we got the instrument we needed from the doctor, so let's head back to the inn for a little bit. Honestly, it is interesting question to ask, because those undead, they're Shar worshippers in the idea of they don't have much of a mind of their own. Alright. Yeah, they don't see it as suffering, so it's just a question of which is the more... What is crueler in your mind? Let's see. Right, Cullah was in here. So if we play... Oh my gods, I still have Nier's head. I have to go hand that in too. Gods, I've not been... I forgot I did that. Okay. So this is the battered lute. Play... I hate that it does that.
Monsters snuffling and stalking.
Pull out the loot you found and play a little. Okay.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help. My loot. You got it back. How?
I killed Malus Thorm, a twisted surgeon, and took it from his corpse.
You killed a Thorm? The Ketheric's elite. How did you... Never mind. He needs us. Needs our help. I've been lost in the shadows so long. And I met a boy there too. Thaniel. He's the only reason my mind survived that emptiness, that loss. He told me about someone he knew. Someone called Halsin.
Ah.
Thaniel spoke of little else. Do you know him?
I know Halsin. I can bring him soon.
Please, hurry. Thaniel is more than just a boy. He's the spirit of the land. And he's all alone.
Ah.
Without him, the curse won't lift. He said Halsin could help. Find Halsin. Please.
All right. So, we need to find Halsin. Luckily, we took him along with us. So, camp. Hey, Halsin. Where you at, buddy? You got someone who wants to meet you. Okay. Alright. Over here, maybe? There's our big man. Olsen!
Oakfather's blessings to you.
There's a flaming fist recuperating in the last light. Seems he escaped from the curse. He spoke of a boy called Thaniel.
A survivor? Sylvanus blesses us. This could be just the person we need to speak to. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
All right. Well, well, well. Just trying to decide on if I want to start taking... You know what? We're moving into a more story-driven part, so let's start getting the more story-focused.
She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
Join me.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to run. I was beginning.
We'll get Mora here. We'll get Mora out. Then Will, of course.
How beautiful it must be to know you can... We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
I'd like you
I'm
to
up
join
for
me.
the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Rusala.
Ready and willing.
And, of course... Where's our good girl? Where's our big girl? Where's Karlach? Hey, sweetheart.
What's on your mind?
Alright. Come on, we're heading
Looks
out.
like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Yes, it is.
Let's hop.
Alright. And from here... Let's get everyone leveled up.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Now this is where things get interesting. Level 4 Cleric. Or level 4 Druid. Let's go... Yeah, let's go Druid. New cantrip. Produce flame. Nah, go with Thorn Whip. And her feet. Let's see. If anything, I actually think I see her more as a ritual caster. And she can get 2 free spells. So we'll get... Find a Familiar. And... Yeah, Speak with Dead. Then for her spell book... Okay, she already has Long Strider, so that's useful. Speak with Animals. Then Heat Metal, definitely. Gust of Wind to knock enemies around. Moonbeam, no. Restoration. And... Spike Growth? Yeah, I can see it. And Flaming Sphere. Yeah. Then from there, will you cantrip or spell or lay on hands. The extra lay on hands charge is just so good. All right. Defensive duelist. Nah. Spell sniper. So basically we could try and make it so yeah, spell sniper. Warcaster. You know what? Yeah, Warcaster. Yeah, so he gets advantage on maintaining his spells and basically can shocking grasp for free. Yep, opportunity spell, that's huge. Is the heal... Yeah, no, I like his spells as are. And finally, Karlach. For the 4 Barbarian or Ranger. Sure. Lean in on Barbarian. So she has Elkhart already. Jump distance, attack rolls. Yeah, the Howl. Ooh. And have resistance to all damage except psychic. I kind of like that. Oh no, you can choose. Nah, we'll keep Elkhart. Yeah, keep Elkhart. Her feet. Great Weapon Master. Martial Adept would also be kind of nice. You know what? Martial Adept. If for nothing else, then having... Let's go... You know what? Precision attack and fainting attack. Yeah. Making her more likely to hit. Okay. So there we go.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright. Like I said, we're now moving on to more story-focused areas, so let's see what comes.
As I listen.
Alright. Hey, Halsin.
You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes.
Was there anything that could offer guidance? Something that didn't change?
Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Okay. How so? Okay. Well, let's see what it is. I didn't do this my first playthroughs. Well, we'll just deal with it as we go. Alright. Huh, I figured the shrine was important. It looks way too well lit.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
First, I want to know what to expect.
Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
And what am I to do then?
With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
Alright, you can count on me.
Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
Alright. Okay. Be ready. I'm sure there's plenty of enemies. Yep. Here they come. Wow, crit right from the fucking start. Okay. 5 turns. We only have to survive 5 turns. Yep. Okay. So, they don't move like normal, so... just a second tier. Yeah, get rid of the lights. Get rid of the small fry while you can. Spiritual weapon. Go for a spiritual trident, say. Alright. Nice. Alright. Some of the hounds. Yeah. Alright. Karlak would like to rage. Alright. And we'll have her Horde Breaker. Yeah. And go ahead and second Horde Breaker. Yep. Alright. Precision attack. Oh, okay. Then, yeah. Spiritual weapon. Yeah, try gaping wound. No, it's not a physical thing, so yeah, just... It missed. Oh well.
This is my time.
Alright, Will... You have Divine Smite after all. Go ahead. Yeah, that'll do it. Then... We'll have you Divine Sense for next turn. Then... Yep. Okay. Remember, your point is not to win and kill everyone in this fight. It looks like it's just surviving. But that means removing some of the biggest threats is probably your best bet. So this Wraith is a big threat. So... Of course it survives with 1 fucking HP. More Shadow... Yeah, Shadow-possessed Harpers.
More foes.
On the gate...
Better get back soon.
Okay. Yeah, you weren't kidding about the AoE being useful. Alright. Holy. Okay. Holy fuck. Okay. Alright. Let's... Okay. Yeah, no, still... Hang on. You know what? Get her... Yeah, get Starry Form Archer out. Then... Yeah, Guiding Bolt. Yeah. Damn. Oh well. The hounds are gonna run up. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Okay. So spiritual weapon, try to finish off the Wraith. Okay. Alright, with the Wraith gone... Yeah, fly over here.
Smell blood.
Yeah, lots of it around here. Shadow Creeper. There we go. Okay.
On the victor's path.
Let's have you... Yeah, get you two. That's fine. And... Yeah. You have to attack Will. Yeah. Yeah, more of the grunts. Yeah. Alright, Shuna. We're gonna go for the Flourish. Yeah. Yeah, Shadow Curse Pilgrims do only have... Okay. So, actually, let's try and get you gone. Alright. Alright. Yeah, they aren't kidding about the number of idiots they've got in here. Okay. Somebody get some alchemist, okay, I'm gonna need some alchemist fire. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so this is literally everything the Shadowfell can throw at you. Okay. More Karlach, yeah.
Some must have fallen to the curse.
Wow. Holy... Okay, so they aren't kidding about needing... Okay. Okay, so you weren't kidding about them. Well, spike growth would be one option. Well, acid vial. Okay. Yeah, like this is impressive. Hang in there, Karlach. And... Okay. The hounds. Alright. Really? Crit miss? Well, Horde Breaker again. And... Yep. It's pretty ideal for Karlach as a Horde Breaker. Okay. Burning Hands. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. Burning Hands. Yeah, sure. Okay. Then... You know what? The Champion's Challenge. Everyone attacks Will. And that's beautiful. Right. Yeah, go ahead. That's one creeper down. Flourish, try and finish off the other. Okay. Still, the portal is less than half HP. Yep. Okay, they're all still running in. 3 turns remain. Yep. Yeah.
He's dead.
Nope.
No chance of lifting the curse now.
Okay. Okay, so yeah. That fight goes about as bad as it can. Alright. Well, now that I understand how the fight is supposed to go... Okay. Now that I understand the magnitude of what they're talking about, and how much AoE is going to make a difference... Well, the other side is, this is one of those you can prepare. Oh yeah, no, this is like when dealing with the quest when you talk to Isabel, and all the gargoyles just immediately ran over and knocked her out. This is that kind of situation where you need to be prepared. So, let's do just that. I'm actually going to go back and get our main team. Because they have a couple of tools that'll be really useful.
This vessel.
But the vessel only stares blankly.
This soul.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
But the vessel only stares blankly.
This soul...
Okay.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
But the vessel only stares blankly. You'll need to make...
This vessel is at thy disposal.
Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is get back our main team, because they are actually able to... there's a couple of AoE abilities, something like Moonbeam and that kind of thing. Moonbeam especially is going to be devastating here. Now, the other thing is what Yesith has I've been holding on to. Glyph of Warding. Inscribe a circle of arcane glyphs onto the ground. When stepped on by an enemy, selected magical effect will trigger. Sleep. Detonation. Thunder, fire, lightning. Acid. So let's go lightning. And we'll throw those. I have a couple of these. Glyph of Warding. Had a couple of those, didn't I? Yep. Glyph of Warding. Yeah, they give you it only as a scroll. There's also Scroll of Fog Cloud we'll be able to cast while in the fight, so that the archers over there won't be able to do as much. Scroll of Slow, Burning Hands, Scroll of Blur. Let's see. He also has Cloud of Daggers, Spike Growth, which is where this is going to get interesting. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of AoE stuff we have with Yesith, so.
I will ever believe this.
Let's see. Longstriders. Not that we're gonna need it, they're gonna run after us. Alright. Let's see. Oh, right, because we gave him that loot. We get our old loot back. Okay. So we have the glyphs in place, we have... Yeah, okay.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
Alright.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin. Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell. But thanks to with the Oakfather's blessing, I need you to stay here. Keep the good. It took me Oakfather. Get ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible.
Thanks, Puffy. Take it easy. Alright, get back. Alright. So now that we know just how many people we're expecting, let's... Dancing Lights. Okay. And Oil of Diminution. That's whatever. Okay. strength drain, yeah. And the Wraith, of course.
Close at hand.
Okay. Alright. So with Mora, Divine Sense. Then go for the Smite. Yeah. There's a good opening act. Okay.
So much for peace.
Yeah. Yesith. Move back. Oh, fucking course he gets wrecked first thing. God damn it. Of course. Yep. Of course my caster gets fucked on the first turn. Gotta get him up. Alright. What is he? Paralyzed? Alright. Well, actually, we can use Shatter here. On these three idiots. Yeah. There, that helps that. Bardic. Okay. Yeah. Keep near the portal.
More foes. Halsin better get back soon.
Yep, there's some of them. Hit by lightning. And you're gonna go... Yeah, go ahead and... Wow. Okay, hang on. Rage. Then... yeah. Yeah, just go ahead. Okay. Yeah, they moved up there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. She can take a hit. Shield low. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, fucking got Yessa. Alright. Mora, go ahead and give us Radiance. Okay. That gets him back up. And in the meantime, smite the goddamn Wraith. Because that's the biggest threat right now, is the Wraith.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, heal yourself up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I gotta put Spiked Field down there, over there in a moment. Once he gets a full turn. Okay. In the meantime, Shatter again. Yeah, see if we can't break some of this. Alright. Yeah, those are some of the cursed harpers, so they're... Alright. Yep, I got another Shatter in me, so... Let's see about getting rid of some of this. There we go. There we go. Okay. There, that's something better. And go ahead and Mora, give a Bardic Inspiration. Okay. Yeah, there's more, you idiots, I know. There's the dogs. Okay. I just need to make it so Yethis can cast a spell. Okay. The birds are whatever. They suck, but they're not the worst thing. Yeah. The creepers is the same thing. Creepers just suck, but they're not the worst thing.
Some must have fallen to the curse.
Alright. Alright. Go for the staggered. Alright. Alright. Yeah, they all just run for the portal. Alright, dead. That's fine. Sucks. Yeah. Hang in there, Yesif. Okay. Alright. First things first. Yeah. Try and get rid of this fucking Wraith. Reroll with advantage. There we go. Okay. So then from there... Vicious Mockery. Okay.
Still on my feet.
Yeah. Alright, so first thing we're gonna cast... Spike Growth. That's that's concentration though. You know, same with Blade. Okay. So what do we want to cast? That'll be... Okay. Chromatic Orb, like lightning. And how... Target too far. Okay. So then, yeah. So then, Spike Growth, 2d8 piercing damage. 4 to 16, yeah, I'd say that's going to be better. Especially for dealing with these damn archers that don't want to move. Yeah. Alright, you don't want to move? Fine. You get chopped up. And then in the meantime, we're going to quicken spell. Chromatic Orb. Yeah. Yeah, we're threatened, but we can at least get rid of these pilgrims. Or... Quicken spell... Honestly, Magic Missile. Like... 2 on each of the... 2 on this. 2 on you. And then the shadow... Yeah, one of the shadows. Okay. Yep. Alright. Alright. Nah, go ahead. Project Defense. Okay. Then from here... You know what? Alchemist Fire. Yeah. Yeah.
Way on go.
Alright. Then... Flourish. How bad is it? It's less than half HP at 3 turns again. Yep. Fuck. If I could have cast Spike Growth from the start, we would have been fine. Yep. Yeah, no. It's broken. Gith Yankee warriors even. Jesus. They really do throw everything they can at you. Huh. Which makes me wonder. And there's another wraith. Yep. Huh. Alright. Okay. Well, finish this off. Then push. There. Yeah, the creeper's gone. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. We know we've lost this one. Huh. Wonder if we can ask for help. Hey, Jahira. You mind helping me? Grab a couple of the Harpers, help us out for a moment. So here, we'll canonically learn what it is, and then see if we can't get some of the Harpers to back us up. Because it doesn't seem quite right that we're able...
You're here. Good. Now we can begin. Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell. But with the Oakfather's blessing, I need you to stay here. Keep the portal open until I return. And if the shadows won't be banished without a fight. Once I open the portal, they'll... Let's begin. It took me years of study.
Okay, so no, it just instantly throws you in. Okay. Alright. Yep. Just that many enemies, though. Huh. Alright. Alright. So, Karlach. Go ahead and... Yeah, Elkhart Rage. Then go for... Yeah, just go for the... Yeah.
The blade will not bend.
Yep. Okay, so then from there... Burning Hands. Alright. Then Divine Sense for the next few turns. Guiding Light Bolt. Nice. Yep. Alright. Then Shuna. Let's have her... Yeah, no, I can't really push it, so... Okay. Then we'll have her Misty Step into where the archers are. Then... Action Surge. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Warcaster. Okay. God, their damage output. Okay. Well, Horde Breaker. Yep. And follow-up attack. Alright. Shove. Can't. Okay.
Battle favors the fearless.
Sure does. And... Alright. Oh. Divine Favor. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So let's have them... Just trying to think of any... I mean, flaming... Spike Growth it. Yeah, Spike Growth it. Alright. There, that'll help a bit. Then help out Karlak, or how's Shuna? Yeah, Shuna. Alright. Yep. Alright, Shuna. In all truth, probably Thunderwave. Upcasted. Yep. And Flourish. Alright. Alright. Her repost is so nice. Alright. And now. So many. And they just keep adding on. Then again, this is the end of the plotline of the curse. So even if you walk your way through even if you talk your way through the doctor, this is the check of you aren't just getting away with no fights.
I need your help.
All right, Horde Breaker. Stampede. Yeah. Nice. And shove. Yeah, none of these. Yep.
No holding back.
Okay. Lay on hands. Turn the tide. Everyone's getting a bit of healing. Then... there we go. And how bad is the portal? Not more than half HP, so... but we are only still on turn, what? Well, we're on turn 3. Okay. Transformation. Okay. And for now, gust of wind. That's just off balance. The extra fiery orb. Oh, right, because she has to concentrate for spike growth. Yeah. Yeah, try and get rid of the shadow. There we go. Alright. Yep. Yeah. Fucking archers. Okay. No. Yeah, get to them. That's 2 of them gone. Oh, 1 of them. Alright. Alright. Yeah, but there'll be more of them come this next turn. Alright. Yep. Hard to believe the Gith Yankee Warrior. Okay. So yeah. Shadow Curse Zealots. Yeah. Spike growth will help a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, spike growth is perfect for this. For at least the living enemies. Alright. The ethereal ones, not so much, but they also tend to get more distracted. Okay. How many of these idiots there are? Yeah. Alright, there goes spike growth. Okay. Yeah, portal's about to snap. Yeah, it's got 1 HP. And we got further along. Huh. Okay, but we have guaranteed that spike growth is absolutely useful. But we need something for the spiritual ones, the shadows. Well, we'll figure it out. We don't have to do this fight immediately, but at least now we can have it. Alright. Because the other thing we have... Alright, and we do have full inspiration, so... but we do have some other places we can go. The Myconid colony. To drop off Nir's head. Because that's another quest line apparently I never finished. I finished, then loaded, and forgot I'd never given it to them, so... We'll drop off Nir's head. Alright. Alright.
Peacebringer. The drop indeed
Alright.
as our servant.
And alright. So that's another quest down. Alright. So that's one thing down. Alright.
Had some rest. Maybe we can still go back.
And let's see. Let's take a look at a journal. What other quests do we have? Okay. So, investigate the Thorn Mausoleum we still need to do.
How is your war?
Embrace your potential. Decipher books about Orpheus.
Nutrition by species receives from other animals is difficult.
Yep. Okay. So,
Worry not, friend. You'll find
completed quests we can just hide. Okay. Helion's Heart. Okay. Rescue the Trapped Man. Night Song. Search for a way to save Marina. The Adamantine Forge. We found it. We just need to activate it. Blood of Lathander, which is in the basement of the Crash. Okay. So we have that.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Alright. Crash Ulick.
She is a cat.
Alright. So... Alright. So, well, let's try this out. See how bad this goes. Alright.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things.
You're...
I suppose they're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Okay. Alright. And we just bypass her.
Keep away! An istic.
Don't tell her anything.
The Inquisitor? On what grounds? Information.
I told you, they will stop at nothing to reclaim it.
It is small.
You sense Shadowheart's worry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it? I see. Shema Zala Vlakith.
Yes.
All right.
You manipulate it. It appears you have go.
Okay. All right. So open the door. Over here. Yep.
The Inquisitor awaits. Follow the corridor.
Okay.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
Agreed. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Yep.
Do you think this Inquisitor person is really going to help us?
It's never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now.
Yeah, but no, we have to explore every option. Well, we don't have to, but yeah. All right. So let's see if I avoid talking with the Inquisitor. Nope.
Guest, please. We have much to discuss.
Okay. Let's see.
You have something I want.
I'll feel that one later.
I have the knowledge you need.
Right. Okay.
Interesting. My ardent, you have accomplished much. I heard. To business. The weapon.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
I can't. It protects me.
Indeed. And what does it protect you from?
The voice of the Absolute.
If you hear that voice at all, then you are in. And it is my people who need protect.
Okay. We'll do it that way. Okay. So Karlak. Alright. So how we'll do this is go for the rage. He'll parry this first hit, but that's fine. So what we'll do is just go for the first melee hit. Damn. Okay. Okay. Okay, so she's good there. Then let's see about getting us a blessing on everyone. Okay. Then Divine Favor on his weapon. Okay. Alright. Yep, he gets advantage on concentration, so that's the nice part. Yep. Okay. Let's see if... There we go. Got rid of his ready to parry. Alright. Alright. Shuna. You know what? Go ahead, fainting attack on him.
May the gods take you first.
Okay. Action surge and go for the disarming. That's fine.
Got to keep fighting.
Alright. So... Alright, how we want to do this. Spiritual weapon... You know what? Oh no, wait. Spiritual weapon, does it require concentration? No. Perfect, so... great sword. Sure. Alright. Then... the longsword. Go ahead and fly to you. And greatsword slash. There we go. Alright.
Talk to me.
Okay. Then get back to her for Flaming Sphere for concentration. Maybe get rid of the archer or double down on these two. I think doubling down on these two. Alright. And it can ram. There we go. I know that feeling. It's like, okay, I just got done and I'm like, oh wait, yeah, no, but what if? Okay. So as things stand, Shadowheart at least has, you know, 2 supporting items to help us. Karlach, yeah, go ahead and, you know what? Primal Stampede through her. Okay. Shove. Perfect. Push him back. Yeah, if you can get anywhere close enough to... yeah, that's perfect.
Favors the fearless.
Alright, Will. Armor of Agathis. Okay. Then turn the tide. All of our guys get healed. Alright. Yep. Right. Psychic Rend on Karlach. Yep. Yep. Good work, Karlach.
Impressive resistance, but futile.
Going after the fireball? Nah, Shuna. Okay. Feint attack. Go for disarming, maybe. The other thing... actually, you know what? Poison her weapon, go for the hit.
Strike you down.
Yep, stricken with malice. Alright.
Ready.
That blinds him. Go ahead and fly. Not enough movement. Still, get up there. And can't get quite the range. Okay.
I'm ready.
Fireball. And ram. Yep.
Can't afford to let up.
Not at all. Okay. So, from here, let's actually... okay, let's get her on defensive duty. Starry Form Chalice. So that she can heal... Will? then get the free heal for Karlak. Okay. Who then can keep going for Warrior Breadlith. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Karlak. Go ahead and... Alright, precision attack. Prepare. And go reckless. Okay. And shove her. And push the archer around. Okay. And Will... Yeah, you got some pretty good Alright. Alright. There we go. The archer. Yep. Alright, Shadowheart's unfortunately down. But...
In Vlaakith's name!
Alright. Alright, hang in there, Shuna. Yeah. Okay. Fine. If we have to switch targets for a moment... Actually, if he... Yeah, we don't have the extra action, because shoving him might... let's go... There we go. Alright. Right, because the flying weapon doesn't require... So we will fly... Then lacerate... There we go. Okay. Spiritual weapons are quite nice. Okay. Karlak. Alright. Go ahead and try and shove her around. Yep. And see about getting the archer over here. Nice. Okay.
No holding back.
Alright. Alright. Will... Yeah, get Shadowheart up. Then... compel her to duel you. Over here. Yeah. Alright. Of course. Fucking Shadowheart. Yep. That's fine. Yep. Okay, and he's just running around blind. Okay. Alright. Alright. Flourish to finish. Nice. Okay. Oh, did I do... No. Okay, Flourish just doesn't kill. Okay. Okay. And... Once per short rest, right. So for now... Alright. Karlak... You know what else we haven't touched yet? Until long rest... Consume. Alright, Karlak. Let's see. Alright. Throw. You know what? Throw this shattered flail at... Yeah, so... First things first, move down to help save the other two. And throw...
Good idea, Carla.
There we go. But yeah, this place is amazing for gear and experience. But fuck, man. The Gith are incredibly well armed and armored and prepared. Alright. And of course, both of them are down. Of course.
Your life is over. Tremor.
Okay. Okay. So. Down here.
At the ready.
Alright. Let's see. Shatter actually has a surprisingly high range. Yeah. Alright. Karlak. Go ahead and just shove her away, because she's not worth it. And up here... Oh yeah. Love Hornbreaker. Yep. And... Okay. Alright. Hang in there, Karlak. Yep. Damn it. Yep. Yep, stricken with malice again.
I need to hold on.
Alright. Superior healing potion. Then... Go for... Why not? Yep. Yep. Nice. Yeah, so close. Yeah, no, this place... Alright. So close. We are... just a good few runs. Yeah. No, that was really close. Trying to think of what could change the way this goes. Okay. We took an elixir of heal giant strength. Karlak. Dark vision. Okay, drow poison. Say put. Let's see. Oh right. Oh right. Psychic protection would be big here. Don't think I have any potions of psychic, but I forgot I have Karabasan's gift. I completely forgot I had those. Oh, right. Okay. Let's see, what could... I'll give those to Will and Shadowheart. Because if I can just paralyze one or two of these idiots, that's it. Let's see. Poison, psychic resistance would be amazing. Do I have it in alchemy? No, I don't know it. Okay. Potion of speed. I'm just missing Ashes of Hyena here. Yeah. If I just had some Ashes of Hyena here. That's one of the biggest things with this game. There is no really good way to re-get some materials. Oh well. So yeah. Karlak. The Potion of Hill Giant Strength, absolutely. Let's see. Anything else? Alright. You know what? Oil coat weapon for yep, oil of accuracy.
What to do?
Alright.
Our esteemed guest. Interesting. My Ardents reported you have accomplished much. I heard. To business. The weapon.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Indeed. And what does it protect you if you... And it is my people...
Okay.
Fresh Yillik. To the death.
Alright. Really? Will prone on the first fucking shot? Fuck you, game. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. So from here... Try the drow poison. Of course she still misses.
Battle favors the fearless.
Alright, then from here... Let's see... Cover his weapon in it, poison his weapon, and then... I mean, might as well go to town. Yep. Alright. Opportunity attack. Alright. So he hits Will first this time. Then Astral Step. Okay. Alright. Shuna. Alright. Actually have her... Yeah, Malice or... You know what, actually? Wizard Vein Oil and get you.
No time for mercy.
Then go for a second hit. Yeah, just go for a second regular hit. Alright.
What should I do?
You do the same as you did, so get us a great sword. The strongest one you can conjure. And that's actually going to go after the archer. Which is going to lacerate him. Perfect.
What's the plan?
Then she's going to summon a flaming sphere. Actually, heat metal. You know what? 40% chance. You know what? Yeah. See if I can get him to drop it or take disadvantage. There. You want it? Fine. But you got disadvantage at least. Yeah. But Arden is almost gone. Unfortunately... Fucking hell. Okay. Hang in there, Karlak. Okay. From there... Yeah, Branding Smite. Only 60% chance to hit. So instead, let's go... Elkhart. Try to see if you can't knock this bitch on the ground. Nope. But you can't... Yeah. Okay. Will... Alright. Honestly, turn the tide. Yeah, everyone gets hit. Turn the tide. Then Eldritch Blast. Yeah. You. Low ground. Where's the other one? Yeah, I can't see you. Alright, try and knock her away. Okay.
Impressive resistance.
It's the machine gun. It's the spell-casting machine gun that is Eldritch Blast. Alright. Shuna. Alright. Don't let your target get away. Finish him off. There, that's one of them.
Very well.
Yeah.
Let's end this.
Right? Sword. Get to fly. Okay. Close enough to make... Yeah. Okay. But putting pressure on the archer is fine.
Can't give up.
Okay. So then she's going to chalice form. Okay. Then heal. Karlak.
Take you.
And then get the free extra heal. Also on Karlak. There we go. Yeah, luckily the spiritual weapon is... Luckily spiritual weapon is... Okay. Fuck you! Alright. Okay, let's make this hurt. Precision attack. Prepare. Yep. And let's go reckless. There we go. Then shove her. Oh. Okay.
In Vlaakith's name!
Jump. Yep. Alright. Alright. Because the problem with this area is we are so outnumbered. Okay. So, if we could get... Okay, disarm. Okay. Then... Flourish. Okay.
My faith will protect me.
She's paralyzed. Fly to getting the archer. Finally got a fucking hit.
Need to stay focused.
Alright. Heal. Karlak. Heal. Will. Heal. Yeah, more on Will. Right. Alright. I really hate that spiritual weapon doesn't get reaction attacks. Oh well. I guess it would be too overpowered. Alright. Alright, Will. Alright. Go ahead and just shove her, honestly. Alright. Fucking hell, man. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. She's off balance, so... Basic melee, 9 to 19. If I do fainting, it's 10 to 27. And I still can't fucking get a kill. Alright. Okay. Okay. So what's the easiest way to do this? Okay. So you know what we'll do? Before we go in, I've been holding on to him. Haste spores. All right. All right. I mean, trying to surprise attack him is nothing major. Just trying to think of another way to do this. Okay. All right. The thing is, it's one of those cases where I'm more so just trying to test out. Okay, then if we do this and then just add spike ground, spike growth there, and wild shape to chalice. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Just to show... Alright. One of the Ardents, which is this casters, right? So... Go for the Rage. Then go for the Primal Stampede. There we go.
On the victor's path.
Then, while she's on the ground... There we go.
What now?
And Shuna can actually get both of these idiots. Okay. Oh, they just separated enough I can't. Okay. Then go for the Raider. Okay. Flourished. There we go. I'll finish him off. Less time I spend chasing the archer, the better. Okay. Alright. There's spike growth. Nice. So let's have you guiding bolt. Nice. And arch, and then heal. Shuna's fine. Yeah, Karlak. Then the free heal will. Okay.
Impressive resistance, but futile.
Alright. Ardent. Okay, she teleported into an odd position. Honestly, the fact that Karlak can just push her around. Okay. Can't reach there. So. Yeah, it'll work for a bit. Of course, I could just shoot her. 55% versus... Actually, shooting her, 55% piercing shot, sure. Alright. She does have a gaping wound, though.
No holding back.
Yeah. Yeah, try and get the... There we go. So that's both of the Ardents gone.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Alright. And then Shuna can take on Braylith. Go for the disarming attack.
A grave mistake.
And her weapon is dropped. Stealing that. Then them to be an absolute bitch. Hello. Alright, Karlak. You now have... Alright. So let's go spiritual weapon, great sword, alright, and yeah, heat metal, once again, yep. Heat his sword up.
In Vlaakith's name!
Yeah. Hey, Karlak. Now's a good time to go beat on her. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Will, if you'd be so kind. And... yeah, everyone could use it. Turn the tide.
Blood comes easy these days.
Indeed. That'll do it. Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and Guiding Bolt on... Sure. And... Will can get a little more. As can Karlak. Alright.
Your life is over! Shema Salah Vlaakith!
Okay. Yep. Alright, it's everybody on the one bastard now. Can we shove him? Nope. Let's see. Yeah. Divine Favor. And go for Divine Smite. Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, go for the Disarming. And... suppose... well, she's still got what? No, she doesn't have it dipped, so... well, we do know Malice works on him. Okay. Fly as far as you can go. Yep. Nope, out of the movement. Then heat metal, reapply. Alright. And she can get out of the way. And mirror image. Or... Oh, wrong one. I was trying to invoke duplicity. Alright. Either way, let's... Yeah, precision attack. And between that, reckless, so prepare. Reckless, so... Alright.
This is my time.
Yep. Let's see. Go ahead for Armor of Agathis. And... Yeah, that's fine.
Catch my breath.
I know, but... Alright. There we go. There's some damage into him. And fly. Yeah, spiritual weapon, however, does not. Alright. So first thing is reapply heat metal damage. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah. Because what I had wanted to do is to evoke duplicity. Yeah, that's fine. So everyone gets advantage on him. Then heal will. And get the free heal. Yeah, more on will. Alright. Nice. Karlak. Yeah, just go for reckless attack some more. Oh well.
Battle favors the fearless.
75% chance to hit. I'll go for it. Divine Smite. As good a chance as we're gonna get to hit, so... Alright. Try it. Yep. Compel duel.
Worth the cost.
So then go for the yep, advantage, so now keep trying. I was gonna say the only other thing is alright. Yep, just keep swinging at him. Eventually we gotta hit. Yeah, at this point, Guiding Bolt. Try it. Alright. We'll just try to survive as long as you can. Because now it's just a matter of having the die roll in our fucking favor, and yeah, it ain't easy. Yep. Yeah, like,
important is ever easy.
Yeah, you're telling me. Try the fainting attack. Yeah, it is really annoying to hit this bastard. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, Will is dead. Nah, don't burn it until I have to. Yeah. Yeah, okay, try lacerate. There, finally something.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, man. Piercing. There we go. And finally... There it is.
Inquisitor Wargas was potent. We are impressed. You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to me.
Remember, she does have access to 9th level spells, so yes, this woman can kill you with a wish spell, and will. Which is such bullshit. Alright, play along.
You bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
I didn't steal it, I just found me.
We will test you.
Okay.
You must accept. Refuse, and know my fury.
So the Dream Visitor is inside the artifact. I can't kill them, they protect me from the Absolute.
I will be obeyed!
Fine, I will go and kill them. Right. Okay.
Beware.
Okay. So we finally actually killed them. Jesus, this... Githyanki Half-Plate. The Githyanki Greatsword, which is... It's a +1, it's a greatsword two-handed, it's good overall. Alright. Oh, that's Will. Whoops. Okay. Let's get our guys back up.
I should get these wounds taken care of.
Okay, that was Will. I accidentally... yeah. Okay. Alright, Will. Let's get you equipped again. Okay. Will and his tidy whities. The hammer doesn't come off Will. He's pact bound to it, so... If you're wondering why, that's why. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Boots of Genial Striding. Circle of Psionic Revenge. Let's see. We'll give... yeah. Boots. Nah, boots of Geostrike. Yes, it is indeed hammer time. We'll give him scoring critical hit on a humanoid. You can paralyze him. Nah, the black tendrils. Let's see. Alright. Alright.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Confiscated book. Book him entirely ripped down, replaced with one crudely pasted in common tongue. Please note that any literature can turn. Okay. So yeah. Alright. And let's see. Alright, let's empty out some of our pockets here, because there's a bunch of stuff that can just go back. Yeah. The custom weapons we got from all the sisters with the doctor. Yep. Okay, so a lot of that stuff can all go to camp. There we go. And I've just got... Oh, I've got so many packs on me. Drop. Drop. Okay, extra packs, drop. What's in this backpack? Scroll. Camp supply pack. Okay. Drop. Drop. Okay. Stitch to get patch together patch. Camp supply pack. Yeah. Okay. So all my alchemy supplies. There's all that. Potion of angelic drink to fall into a 2-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of a long rest. Not bad. Not amazing either, but... Okay. There. Though, we will take a short rest. Alright. Heavy chest. Alright. Pick up and add to wares. Pick up and add to wares. These are all... Okay, those are all materials. The Skin Burster. When the wielder deals melee damage to the weapon, gain 2 force conduit. Okay. Not bad. Bludgeoning, piercing, effect by entity are reduced by 1 per turn remaining. If the entity takes damage while it has 5 or more turns remaining, it deals 1d4 force. Okay. Not bad. Opulent chest. More money. This chest. Okay. Not the worst. The Inquisitor's Chamber. Alright. Don't mind us, just looting. And more chests. These are all probably what was left. The Hoarfrost boots. You cannot fall prone while traversing icy terrain.
Is this it? Seems a little underwhelming for a holy relic.
The Blood of Lathander. Alright. Alright. More more scrolls. And the plaques say something.
Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
Okay.
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell. The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
This one? Alright.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Can I just attack it?
Nearly had it.
Maybe Carla?
The pride of the gate.
Alright. One more. There we go. So this is the greets the morning sun, right?
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell.
Okay. So it'd be west.
What's behind the secret door?
There it is. Yeah, east and west. Alright. Well, here. Let's just move these. Rather than having everyone climb on them, let's just move them. There. There. Here we go. The blood of Lathander.
Remarkable that this stayed hidden all this time.
Well,
if thou readst this, trespasser, turn back, lest your life be forfeit.
indeed. Well, we're here. I barely remember this. I believe.
Don't be shy.
Hey, Karlak, I think it's you get rid of the crystals. Or let's try Will. I think you destroy the crystals. Yeah. Alright. Now. Yeah. Dawnbreaker. I want to say there was. I forget where the thread is exactly. Ah.
Not a peep.
Okay. So yeah, you have to go this way. So, dash. Okay.
What's the story?
We'll come here.
Tall for this.
Right. Will. Oh, wait. Nope. Right, okay. Alright. There you go. That is one definite strategy. Okay, so that one's down.
They won't see me coming.
Okay. Let's see.
What comes now?
Can you disarm? Go ahead, use everything you got. Okay. Dawnbreaker disarmed. So we're able... Oh. Oh no, Shuna got killed again. Okay. Yeah, because these just push you off into the abyss. Alright, Will. Just shoot it. Shoot that gun. Okay, you can't hit it from here. Sure you can't hit it from there. Can't target self. Yeah, I know. There. And one more. Okay. And then let's get Shuna, let's get Karlak back. No, it is Shuna got killed.
Defender
Okay.
of the people.
Yep.
Take you.
Bleeding fast. I must heal.
I know. Okay. So, second wind.
I need healing.
I know. Okay. The actual blood of Lathander. Alright. Best to walk around, make sure there's nothing else behind it. Okay. Crest panel. And the Blood of Lathander. 10 to 15, legendary mace. Lathander's Blessing. Once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you regain 2 to 12 hit points. Allies within 9 meter also regain 1 to 6 hit points. Sheds holy light in the 6 meter radius. In combat, fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded, unless they succeed a Constitution saving throw. Also lets you cast Sunbeam. It is a regular mace. It is not light, it is... Yep. So... And if you want it, you just use the Dawnmaster's Crest. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dawnmaster's Crest. Okay, you just insert item. Alright. After all, only a high member of the church would be able to take this, or is supposed to take this. And that would only be in the most dire of circumstances. So who to give it to? Probably Shadowheart? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to her for now. Yeah.
Where am I needed?
Because Will is locked to the hammer. Yep.
Don't be shy.
Alright. Alright.
I've got a long road ahead. Quite a heavily guarded treasure. Good job we got past those protections.
High risk, high reward. This relic must be something special.
Let's be sure to make good use of our prize then.
We will. that Sunbeam spell if you're curious. Let's see. Sunbeam, a level 6 spell. 6 to 48 damage. A beam of brilliant light sears and blinds all creatures in its path. Huh.
For a dull moment.
Almost like that'd be really, really useful against a massive horde of dark creatures. Alright. Yeah, I can imagine. That's the reason that fight exists. If you're doing all the goody-goody stuff, yeah. Alright. And I'm still not sure which way I'm going to lean on how to handle the spirit, but our dream spirit, but for now, I'm going to call it here, because I got to start getting ready for work. So, I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Baldur's Gate 3. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on this or maybe something else. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.